mean, oh my gosh, like look at me. I honestly, if I could get paid to watch musicals in a robe, I would be living the dream. Hello, darlings, and welcome to Take Care, Darling. It's me, Care Darling, and today it's part 2 to the Try Guys Try Broadway. Now, if you watch their episode or you watch my episode, I will say my episode, it is long, but I put in a lot of like really good treats in there. I am proud of that episode. But anyways, we are here today because the announcement has happened of who is going to be in Beetlejuice on Broadway and who is making their Broadway debut. Keith! And it has been announced that Keith is playing mover number 3, which I was like, wait, who? So let's jump into this episode the same way that Keith had to jump into this role because he auditioned the day before and he is performing the next day. We see Keith go into costumes because he needs to be fitted for his costume. There is something Keith asked saying, wait, how did you know what my size was? And the costumer said, well, they sent your measurements. So I do want to know, what was the time frame of the costumer hearing, hey, we have someone in, here's his measurements, make sure there's something. I just want to understand the time frame. Was this something they knew all along that they were going to do anyways? Or did he only have less than 24 hours to pull up, the things that they need for him? So that's something I'm actually really interested to know. We get into makeup and they give tips as far as, not wanting to shine as far as being on stage because there's a lot of lights. So you want to make sure that there is a matte finish depending on what character you're playing. Now, I know I'm going quickly through this, but I have to say, watch the episode in its entirety because, oh my gosh, Keith to me is just so funny, and seeing the genuine laughter from the people around him, I'm just so happy for him. And there are like quick little, notes in there that takeaways, I would say, that I would recommend, like, yeah, go ahead. I just felt that the previous episode had way more than this one because it's, it's not about rehearsing and technique. It's like, hey, we got a show to do. Let's go. Then we get into what is blocking. So we see Rachel again, and she is showing Keith, hey, this is where you need to go, what to do. And if you don't know what blocking is similar to how when people do dance, it's called choreography. Blocking is knowing where to go and what spots to hit within the stage, and like entrance, exit, moving stage right, left, and all those things. Just knowing where to go. The thing I appreciate too is that Kwesi and Zach also were auditioning to be in the show, and the support they have for him and what he's doing. It really touched my heart as far as like how happy they are for him. And you can tell that this is a little dream come true for Keith. And he announces that he's actually performing off Broadway soon. And so this is almost like a taste of, like the big time and the big deal. He discusses about feeling a sense of imposter syndrome. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I can absolutely understand that. You just auditioned the day before and you are performing in like a Tony nominated musical. I will say the role isn't much. I mean, he comes on and he leaves. Everything is just a blur to him because it just happens so fast. I just have to say, this reminds me, of course, there are no small parts, just small actors. I don't necessarily follow that phrase, but I do believe that it's not what part you get, it's what you do with it. And even I'm sitting here like a proud, like, I don't know, little sister thinking like you did a great job and you did deserve it. You absolutely deserved it. Zach also explains that in the playbill, there is a little slip in there which announces Keith is in the show. They add a slip if there's ever a swing, an understudy, or anything that's changed within the show. They have a little announcement within the program. So that was something I was happy for them to show. And of course, we just see Keith go around talking to different people in the cast, and they don't always give the best advice, but it will make you laugh. Like, this was the one thing that made me laugh the hardest.
Just scream stop. As loud as you can, wave your arms.
Why did I do this? Stop! Why did I do this?
Yeah. That'll be cool. People will love that.
So I know for me, this is a shorter episode. I really enjoyed what they did. I mean, every time I see that ending of their episode, it makes me cry because of, well, see, I'm getting emotional now. Calm down. It is a huge opportunity, but it's not like he was playing this grand role, but it didn't matter. It meant so much to him, and I felt that. So I start crying. Like, what? Here's every time I watch it, this is my reaction. Oh.
One of the top 10 experiences you could ever have, especially as something I maybe would have done in real life.
Oh. Ooh, okay. Uno.
I can't believe it.
So cool. It's cool. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, you're so late.
Oh, I can't. I just can't. I'm like so, it gets to me. It's just so nice to witness someone's dream come true, and he absolutely deserved it. And so I hope that this is something that inspires you, that no matter, oh my gosh, calm down, Carolyn. No matter how big your dream is, and if you think that you're just like too small for the occasion, I just say go for it. Why not? Like, so I find this episode absolutely inspirational, and I just love it. Okay, but anyways, darlings, that's it for today. I would love to know, what's a dream role you would love to play, and why. Just put it in the comments. And yeah, if you're looking for more magic, I am on Instagram and TikTok. I am Care Off Book. And yeah, without further ado, take care, darling.